everybody, I'm back. This time not on a game. I've been gone for I think around 4 months now. I've got a handful of excuses, but I don't think they really matter anymore. I mean, it is summer holidays, so I definitely had the free time. I guess it was just procrastination. Yeah, I'm not playing a game this time. I decided to do a random recording since I haven't uploaded in 4 months. I decided to maybe upload something and upload something simple. So I'm doing a flags of the world because why not? I like political geography. I like flags. I like learning them. I don't know every single one in the world, but I know a decent majority. I would say maybe around 80-70%, maybe even more. But anyway, I guess let's get started. So first nation on the list is Albania. I'm gonna be real. We're starting off with a really strong one because, in my opinion, Albania has one of the best flags. Kind of looks like if a mutated bird got ran over by like a van or something on the street, and it just had a red font in the background. So I'm gonna give this instantly an S tier. I think Albania is worthy of the S tier because it's a pretty simple flag, except it has a symbol and it's quite literally a bird. Anyway, then we have the Czech Republic, or also the same flag as Czechoslovakia, but regardless, it's not the 1930s or 40s or 50s. But regardless, so Czech Republic, it has some similarities with the Philippines flag. It's pretty much just a blue triangle, a Polish flag being stabbed by a blue triangle, as you can see. It's pretty simplistic. I like it. There's nothing wrong with it. B tier. What can go wrong? Next one, we have Finland. Now, instantly I'm putting in A. Not an S, but an A. I really like the Nordic cross. Blue and white fits in really well. I think it's deserving of A, but I will be honest, I'm probably going to be biased for most Scandinavian and Nordic countries since their flags just slap. But Finland, to be fair, has one of the most banger flags out of the Nordics. Anyway, we have Morocco. So for Morocco, I don't really know where to put it. It's kind of like a darker red, or maybe red but with low contrast, and then it has a green star on it. I don't know what the star represents. I'm giving it a C tier. Sorry to my Moroccan viewers, if I even have any, that is. At the end of the day, I am a channel with 69 subscribers, which is very but I don't know. In my opinion, the flag just doesn't really slap to me, you know. Anyway, we have Angola, and instantly I gotta give it probably an A tier. Though I will be honest, the black and red font does remind me of anarchism, since anarchism is related with black and red. But mainly, I just like the symbol here. It's like a cog with a machete going through it with a star. It doesn't get better than that, or well, actually, there might be a nation that is slightly better. It does look nice. Can't complain. It looks pretty cool. Next up, we have Kenya. In my opinion, I think Kenya has an S tier. I mean, the colors look pretty nice. Though I would have preferred actually I was gonna say the white stripe without the white stripes, but then it would just look more bland. Honestly, if I'm being honest, I'm only giving them an S tier just because they have a shield with spears coming out of them. That's what it looks like, at least. I love Kenya so much. Yes, go Africa. Next one, we have Armenia. Armenia is it's a pretty basic and boring flag. I guess I would put it in C tier next to Morocco. I mean, the colors do go quite well, but to me it feels like someone just, it feels like when Armenia was being created, or at least when they were coming up with the flag idea, they were just like, let's go with an ungeneric flag colors, and we're just gonna throw out red, blue, and orange or whatnot. So it's a C tier for them. Next up, we have Estonia. Estonia is, see, from what I've heard from other people's opinions, Estonia either gets shit on or it is adored, and usually is considered the best flag in the Baltics. I've seen two images. Once I saw an image where it was like snowy, and then it was like a black forest, and then the sky was blue, and it represented Estonia's flag. And then at the same time, it was like a trash bin with white as the base. Bag was black, and then the lid was like blue, and it looked like a trash can. I guess I'll give it a B tier since it's kind of it looks nice, but it can relate to some weird stuff. Next up, we have Argentina. Now, I'm going to put this in B tier. The flag itself looks amazing. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with the flag. But that little sun with its face, there's nothing wrong with the sun itself, but the face is a bit creepy. I don't know. It's like staring down into my soul. Again, there's nothing wrong with it, I guess. I have to give it a B tier since the face does it all, I guess. Not the hugest fan. Anyway, next up we have Australia. Now, I'm going to be honest. I'm not a big fan of nations that have the Union Jack on it, like, the British flag, and then it's just random colors, because a lot of countries have that, like the Cook Islands, New Zealand, Australia. A lot of countries have it, and I'm not really a big fan of having another country's flag as your own flag. So, in my opinion, I would put it in D tier, but the blue and with the stars does slap a little bit, so I'm giving it a C tier. No offense to the Australians. There's nothing wrong with your flag. It's just if you guys maybe, I don't know, switched it up a little bit with a bigger star to replace the Union Jack, it'd be fine. Next up, we have Austria. And Austria is pretty simple. It's red, white, and red. In my opinion, I would put it in A tier. It looks nice. It's pretty simple. There is another country that has a little bit of a similarity with it, but in my opinion, Austria has I almost said Australia because I just did Australia, but no, Austria. There's a big difference between those two countries. See, Australia has kangaroos jumping around and whatnot, and Austria, well, they're known for a very specific painter. But I won't dig too deep into it. So I'll give it an A tier because of its simplicity. Next up, we have Azerbaijan. Oh, I don't know why I said on that heavily, but anyway, we have Azerbaijan. The color also kind of reminds me of it doesn't remind me of Armenia, but the colors are a bit, I don't know, blue, red, and then green. If that was the actual flag without the moon and the star, it would probably be like C or D tier. But the colors do, I'm replacing Armenia. See, if Armenia is going to be with our Azerbaijan, I just can't let that happen. So we're putting Armenia up there, and I'm probably going to put Azerbaijan at the top of C tier. That's where I'm going to put him, at least. Next up, we have Cyprus, instantly fucking D tier. I'm sorry to whoever lives in Cyprus. I genuinely find it a bit lazy if your whole flag is just your landmass and it's just the territory of your nation. That little grass over there didn't exist. I would genuinely make an E tier for it, and the only reason you guys are staying on the tier list at all is because you guys have that, and it's just a white flag, so guess so. I don't know, it's pretty simple, but just because of the landmass, I got it. I'm sorry. Next up, we have the best nation in the world, my boy Lithuania. Now obviously I am biased, so I'm gonna have to put this in S tier. Being Lithuanian myself, I can't put us any lower. I might make it an S plus tier if I'm being honest, but I'm putting an S tier just because it's my own country. Though if I was from, I don't know, Mexico or something, and I had to rate Lithuania, I would put them actually probably somewhere around A, because it is a simple flag, just having a tricolor, but for some reason yellow, green, and red does slap. Although originally, back in around 1917, 1918, a proposed flag was just having red and green, red being up to here, then green would just take over the yellow spot. So it would have been a very weird flag, but I'm just gonna have to put it in an S tier. Next up, then we have Afghanistan. Now, for me, it's also an S tier. The black, red, and green goes amazing, and it has this little symbol over here, which is white. And I don't know, it's just something about it. It's giving me some sensible aura from it, and I gotta put it up there. Next up, we have Japan. I'm putting this in A tier because it's simple. And simple doesn't necessarily mean it's bad, but I don't think a simple flag deserves an S tier. Now, I think I did say Albania is an S tier, but see, Albania has a whole bird, a detailed bird as its flag, while Japan, I feel like if you guys have like a national holiday or like a patriotic day, or like, I feel like it's so simple to make your flag. You just get an A4 sheet of paper, and you just get a red coloring pencil, you draw a red circle, and that's it. But it does go quite well. I do like it, the white and red. So I'll put it in an A tier. I like that the circle is centered, the nation of the rising sun. All right. Next up, we have Bosnia. Bosnia, I don't even know what to say. Its flag is very weird. I would have to say it's a very disfigured triangle in a very random spot of the flag going downhill, and it's got multiple stars going down, but it doesn't actually look that bad. I'm gonna give it a B tier. I'm actually gonna move it up maybe somewhere central to B, because I think the Bosnian flag is quite literally the definition of just normal. The flag idea might not be normal, but when it comes to ranking it, I think Bosnia's flag is pretty normal. Next one up, we also have Kosovo. Now, I did say that I hate having countries, I hate nations that have their, well, not necessarily hate. Hate is a pretty strong word. So my bad, but I dislike flags that just have their landmass. But comparing to Cyprus, actually, yeah, I'm gonna put Kosovo in D tier, but I'm gonna put them at the top of D since instead of just a white font, it has a blue one and it's got stars going along it. It just looks a little bit better than the Cyprus flag. But I'll still put it down in the D tier. Next one up, we also have is Bangladesh, which also deserves D tier. It deserves to be actually at the bottom of D tier. Now hear me out. Bangladesh's flag actually looks nice. It's quite similar to the Japanese one, and it's pretty simple, and there's nothing wrong with it. I genuinely would put it probably in A tier also. There's just one issue. See, the circle is a bit, it's not at the exact center. My brain does not like that. It just looks weird. Not in the bad way, but it's just like, why? You could have had a flag like Japan, put it in the center, and easy. There you go. There's nothing wrong. But no, they just decided to put it off center, and I think that is the biggest mistake they could have done. I genuinely think they need to have a referendum for their people to vote and genuinely vote for a new flag. Or at least vote to. I genuinely think they should go out through the whole way just so they can just change the flag and put it back to the center. Next one up, we have Denmark. Its flag is pretty good. I like it. I'm going to put it in A tier, but I do think the Finnish flag is way better. I think blue and white fits better than white and red. In certain cases, like for example, cars, I do like cars that have like a secondary color as white and then it's red. But when it comes to flags, it's like, I don't know, man. The Danish flag just doesn't hit as hard as the Finnish flag, and I don't know. That's all I really could say. Next one up is Bahrain. It's two colors, white and red. It's kind of got like sideways grass that's white. Don't really know where to put this one. It looks okay. I'm gonna put it at C tier. I think it's the lowest of C tier. I'm not the biggest fan of Bahrain. I don't know. It's also a bit more on the experimental side, since looking at the flags, there's not many, crazy flags other than let's say Kenya, Angola, and Albania. But Bahrain is just completely, they decided to change the whole system of flags. Well, to be fair, they're not the only one, so yeah. Next one, we have Boratland, or also secondarily known as Kazakhstan. Obviously, I'm joking. Borat does not define the whole nation. Unless people who have watched the show, then people would probably associate Kazakhstan more with Borat than any other cultural thing in Kazakhstan. But I think Kazakhstan flag genuinely deserves somewhere like higher A. I would put it above Austria. I would also put it like A central because it looks nice. I like the blue and yellow. It does go really nice. It's kind of like a cyan blue with yellow. Then we have Barbados. I don't know what to tell you, man. Barbados it's got like a it's got like a trident as on its flag, which is pretty cool. Probably put it at bottom of B. The blue and yellow, the dark blue and yellow to be specific, it's okay. I mean, flag would be a bit weird if it didn't have that trident, but I guess it is what it is. Then we have Belgium. I don't know, man. I feel like it's just the German flag, but inverted. I'm not a big fan of the Belgian flag, but I don't think it's as bad as compared to like Australia's or Morocco's. I would probably put it probably above Argentina. I think I would have to give it that much. Next one, we have Brazil. Okay, Brazil. I instantly love the colors. The yellow, the green, the blue, the fucking planet itself. It deserves it, okay. I think it's an S tier. Dare I not say it's better than the Afghanistan flag? Never mind. No, I think Afghanistan's a bit better. I do think Brazil has an S tier flag. It's pretty also new comparing to any other country over here. It's got a fucking planet on it, so it's pretty cool. Next one up, we have Croatia. Also S tier. And you know what? I'm going to put these guys maybe next to Lithuania. Yeah, I'm that biased. The flag goes amazing. It's kind of like the Dutch flag, but the red is a bit too bright. I love the checkered shield. It looks good, and I think it fits quite well with it. It looks sexy, okay? Well, what can I say? Then we have Bhutan, also a fucking S tier. I mean, how many nations have a dragon on their flag, you know? I mean, how many actually do? Now that I think about it, I think it's literally just Bhutan. But I'm sure there are some maybe nations that are not independent or only autonomous regions, and they have their flag as a dragon. I don't know, but that's a pretty cool dragon or lizard-looking dragon. Next one, now Botswana. I think this might be one of my most favorite African flags. I'd probably put it. I wouldn't. It's not my favorite, but I do think it's probably like in my top five. I do think Angola is slightly better. I don't know, the blue with the white and black. It looks really nice, and I like the way the black is what separates the blue. Looks pretty good. No, I don't know much about Botswana other than economically they're not the worst in Africa and they're doing okay. There's not much I know about them. You know, genuinely, I think about it, I should have probably like said a fact about each nation. That probably would have made it interesting, but well, it's too late for that now. Or maybe I guess I could do the rest. I'm only going to do a few more. Next one, we have Bulgaria. Now, the white, green, and red it's pretty nice. Put it front of B. I like the simplicity, the tricolor flag, and the white, green, and red does fit well. It's almost similar to the Lithuanian flag, other than the ratio is a bit different. And instead of yellow, or well, gold, it's got just white on it. So then we have Burkina Faso. Very simple flag. I would put it at the bottom of A actually. It looks nice. The star actually does make it look way better. If it wasn't there, it would be pretty bad. I'm just gonna put them there. I don't really know what much to say. I just do think Burkina Faso has a pretty nice flag. Then my, if not most favorite flag that I'm even gonna put above Lithuania and Albania, Mozambique. I deadass think Mozambique has the coolest flag. Now, only for one reason and one reason only. The fucking AK, and I can't really tell much, but it kind of looks like a scythe. I don't care about the green, black, and yellow, or the red, or the yellow star. I genuinely don't care. Just because it's got a gun on it, I mean, you can't go wrong with that, you know? Like, you just can't go wrong with that. That is the most experimental flag I've ever seen, other than probably Nepal's. But I don't know what to tell you, man. It's just, I mean, you got to be fucking based for just putting an AK on your flag. So what can go wrong? Next up, we have Belize. To be fair, I have a sauce. What the fuck am I talking about? I have a soft spot for this flag. I like the coloring, and I do think it's worth an S tier. I genuinely do think it's worth an S tier. The red and blue goes well because the red is barely visible, but it's still there to kind of give it some flavor. And then it's got this huge symbol of a shield with a South American looking dude and someone darker. I don't know. Pretty cool flag. Can't go wrong with it. I love it. Then Canada, the land of the maple syrup. I'd probably put it around. I don't really know where to put Canada. I like the red and white. Like I said, I like red and white, but on flags, I don't know. But it has the leaf on it, and it looks pretty nice. I'll probably put it right next to Finland. I mean, Finland isn't. I do think Finland still has a better flag than Canada and the rest of these countries. But yeah, I mean, that's my opinion again. So if you cry about it, I mean, I don't know. Fuck you, dude. Then we have Cape Verde. Looks like if the European Union had a baby with. Maybe a little bit with Belize, actually, now that I speak of. Kind of looks like it, so it's got the colors of Belize, white, red, blue. Then it's got the European Union flag stars. Probably put it also in B tier. We have a lot of B tier, but again, this is A tier. My bad. I think I mixed them up a little bit, but I did say B tier, so I'd probably put it around. It looks like a nice flag. Well, let me readjust B for a bit. Wait, I don't think Czechoslovakia is. Bosnia for sure stays in the middle. Yeah, now I think that's all I'm gonna do for now. I mean, there's obviously way more fucking countries to do, but I think my voice is going to lose it if I keep speaking. And it is already 10 p.m. So yeah, there's a lot of countries still to go. I'll probably maybe do a second episode or a third episode. Who knows? But this is currently my whole tier list. I think it's pretty okay. If people disagree with the whole Mozambique part, bro, dead ass, just fuck you, dude. I think it's a beautiful flag, only for the AK. Same goes with Albania and Lithuania. But the rest, well, I do think that D tier, deservedly, these countries deserve it. Bangladesh deserves to be at the bottom. It's just my opinion, because of the decentralized flag. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I don't know when I'm going to make another video. If I have something to play, I'm sure I will record it. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and talk to you guys. Who knows? Bye bye.